Nick Walker realistically wants to win 5 Mr. Olympias and for Arnold Classics, name's greatest bodybuilder of all time. The mutant discussed title ambitions, his main threat in the open division, and named his greatest bodybuilder of all time. Mass monster Nick Walker continues to march closer to his return date, slated for the 2024 New York Pro on May 18th. In a recent YouTube video, Walker laid out his goal to win 5 Mr. Olympia titles and for Arnold Classics. In addition, he named his biggest open threat and who he believes to be the best bodybuilder of all time, before having the opportunity to prove himself against the 2023 Mr. Olympia lineup. Walker was forced to pull out of the marquee event due to a devastating hamstring and calf tear. The prestigious show continued, and thanks to a highly dominant back double biceps pose, Derek Lunsford emerged with his first Mr. Olympia title. Instead of banking on a special invite to the 2024 Mr. Olympia show, Nick Walker announced his entry into the nearing New York Pro. Persevering through multiple obstacles, fans are highly curious how Walker will fare should he make it back to the world's most celebrated stage. Nick Walker set sights on 5 Mr. Olympia and for Arnold Classic titles, talk's biggest open threat. Previously, Walker aimed to win as many Arnolds and Olympias as possible. However, with time to mull over a more accurate goal, the mutant revealed his realistic plan is to win 5 Mr. Olympias and for Arnold Classics before all is said and done. I always said I wanted to win 10, but I'm getting older here. So, if I had to pick realistically a solid number that I think I could do, let's just say I win this one starting with 2024. I'd like to win 5 Olympias and 4 Arnolds. Despite having yet to triumph on the Olympia stage, Walker underlined that he makes notable improvements at every competition. They have never seen someone like that before. I think they don't confuse my confidence with arrogance, it now because everything I said I was going to do I did it. There isn't one thing I said I wasn't going to do that I didn't do except win the Olympia yet. I may have not won the Olympia yet, but name a show where I haven't improved on. Derek Lunsford is the reigning Mr. Olympia, but Nick Walker identified Hadi Choopan as the most dangerous threat in the men's open class, courtesy of the Iranian native's recent victories at the 2024 Arnold Classic Ohio and UK contests. The number one person I see as a threat is Hadi. Because Derek will always be a threat because he just won the Olympia, but I think after I really saw Hadi at the Arnold Ohio, I was there for that. That's a very, if he looked like that at the Olympia, he would have won. He would have won. Would he have beat you? I believe with that look, it was pretty good, said Nick Walker. The mutant's greatest bodybuilder of all time. Without hesitation, Nick Walker named 4-time Mr. Olympia and 3-time Arnold Classic winner Cutler as the greatest bodybuilder of all time. Walker believes his physique is comparable to Cutler's, including their genetic deficiencies such as boasting wide waists. Cutler. For many reasons. I think for one, I think me and him are very much alike in terms of mindsets for one. I think our bodies to a degree resemble in terms of the wide waist structure. It's very similar in a sense. And also, in my opinion, he achieved the business of bodybuilding that not many are capable of doing. He did it all. In addition to Cutler's accolades in the sport, Walker credited the bodybuilding legend for his lack of injuries and longevity. He won the Olympias, he won the Arnolds, he was one of the best in the world, and all doing that while doing the business of bodybuilding, adds Walker. Even now, look at him. He's 50 years old. He's still big, he's lifting, he's having fun, injury-free, he's doing his thing, man, states Nick Walker. Cutler also sees parts of himself in Nick Walker and is one of his biggest fans. Cutler recently discussed how he and Walker have been tasked with similar challenges throughout their respective careers, like having to overcome subpar genetics to reach success in the IFBB Pro League. Placing as high as 3rd on the Olympia stage in 2022, Walker intends to vie for the title later this year, but first, he will have to secure the qualifying victory at the New York Pro, where he aims to set himself up as a 2-time champion.